I gained more than 4 million impressions this month, but as you can see it hasn't always been like this. But I changed 3 important things, and if you do that as well, then you can gain a lot of followers really quickly. It starts with understanding how growth on X works, so I'm going to simplify that for you. This is the follower funnel, so people are strangers when they first see your content, then they see either your tweets or your comments. Then they click on your profile, and if your profile is optimized, they become a follower. So you need 3 different things for this, but at the start, you won't have organic reach yet. So your tweets aren't reaching people, which means that you have to force eyes on your content. And you do this with quality comments. If you leave a lot of quality comments, you get a lot of profile clicks, and if your profile is set up right, you convert a high percentage of that into followers. So let's talk about how you can do this in the most efficient and effective way. In the second step, we're going to talk about how you can do this in the most efficient way. And in the third step, we're going to talk about how you can do it in the most effective way. And for this, you need to create your Pokédex. This may sound weird, but give me a second to explain it. Your Pokédex is just a name for the comment list that you're going to create. And the idea is that you're going to try to get all of these people to follow you eventually. So to catch them. And you want 80% of them to be small creators or creators a little bit bigger than you. And you want 20% of them to be big creators. So let me quickly show you how you can set this up. So when you're on Twitter or X, you can go to lists over here. And then you have your lists over here. And then you go to create a new list over here. Then you call it the comment list or Pokédex or however you want to call it. And now you make it private. Now you have the lists. When you have your list, you go to a few big creators in your niche. So in my case, this would be Denko. Then I go to add/remove. Then I add them to the comment list and I click on save. And I do this for about 10 or 20 big creators. And then you go to the recent posts of the big creators and you click on it. And there you have a lot of people inside of it. And you can click on their profiles and then you can do the same and add them to your list as well. And you do this for about 100 people. 20% big creators and 80% small creators around your size. Once you've done that, you go to pro.x.com, then you click on add column, then you go to the list, and then you go to your comment list. Now it's only Denko right now, but if you've added a lot of people, then they will all be here. Let me quickly show you what it looks like with a relist. So this is my relist, the comments. As you can see, we have replies right now, and that's really inefficient. So we want to go to search posts, and then we want to filter it out. And as you can see, right now it's in chronological order. And this is good because you get more from comments on recent posts, because then they have a longer life ahead of them. So that's how you leave comments efficiently. So let's now talk about the best comments you can leave. I've left over 30k comments and I analyzed all of them with a tool. And I'm now going to show you the 8 best performing ones for me, so that you can copy them and save a ton of time while still getting the same results. The first one is a personal insight. So this is where you give a personal insight related to the topic of the tweet. The second one is a platitude. This is sort of a short lesson that you give related to the tweet. The third one is a personal take. So this is where you give your own opinion on the tweet. The fourth one is sharing an idea related to the tweet. The fifth one is sharing a personal experience related to the idea in the tweet. The sixth one is sharing a relevant story. Doesn't need to be about you, but it can be. The seventh one is making a short joke. And the eighth one is saying something thought-provoking, again related to the topic that I talk about. That's the most important thing. It needs to be relevant to the tweets and it needs to add something to it. So here's what an action plan looks like. You can do 20 comments 3 times per day. That's the most effective. If you do more, you will grow more, but it's really boring to leave a lot of comments. So yeah. If you can stick to this, then you will get a lot more tweet impressions. The most important things are that you leave this amount of comments, that you do it via pro.twitter.com, and that you write high quality comments. So platitudes, personal takes, experiences, ideas, or insights. Comments are important, but you also need writing. So if you want free writing advice on writing high quality content, check out the free ebook in the description. Or if you want all my strategies to grow extremely fast on Twitter, you can check out the X growth system. But anyways, quality comments are only one of the 5 strategies that you need to get to a lot of followers. So to make sure that you get the most out of the information that you just learned, check out this video next. It'll teach you the other 4 strategies so that you can get your first 10k followers on Twitter as fast as possible.